Okay, welcome back. Yeah, don't know if you saw the last video, me moaning about every. Um, this is the item that was delivered by every and just left on the doorstep. Photo taken, didn't knock the door. I was in, just by chance. I opened the door and had a look outside, and there it was. Again, same driver, I reckon. I didn't see him this time, but it's got to be the same guy. Most people would knock a door, for God's sake. Anyway, in this case, I think I deserve for this to be stolen because this is a hipster item. I have heard the term hipster tapes, but this is definitely a hipster item. You will see shortly what I'm talking about. The seller had this up for 12 quid. I made an offer of 6. They counteracted with 9. I counteracted with 8. They agreed. Automatically paid. Automatic payment. So I couldn't even change my mind. It was just one of those things. The more I kept looking at it, the more I was like, I want it. And then once I won the bidding, interaction, counter offering and so on, I was like, why the bloody hell did you get it anyway? You'll see it is a vintage item, my guy, and it is YouTube related, as you can see. It's a YouTube baseball cap that was probably made in China for pennies. I don't know. I mean, it's got to be a few years old because it's got the old logo. So it is vintage, my guy. This, my guy, will go up in value. £8, 8 English sterling. It will go up in the next 10 years tenfold. So £8 shillings and pence will go up to 800 easily in the next 10 years. I know that maths don't make sense, or math don't make sense, but as you can see, it's a quality label from Apollo, USA, the best country in the world, and it's made in China. So yeah, the best items made in China for America. Okay, that's the way it goes. So yeah, it needs reshaping. I've never reshaped a cap. I looked on YouTube itself to work out the process of reshaping. That's why I've got this mannequin head here too. God, it looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm sure I can reshape it and get the shape back, and then God knows what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll resell it for 800 sterlings. It's not even a snapback, it's a Velcro back. God damn. Well, there's an old saying, a fool and his money are easily parted. Mind you, I have picked up some real bargains and resold them for silly money. So I just guess it's the way of the world. Novelty and what's the word? Frivolity? Yeah, frivolity and novelty. It's just being frivolous, it's just being reckless, carefree, like the old days of YouTube, where it was actual people uploading nonsense like this rather than shills trying to sell you the latest movie, the latest product, pretending to be real people when they're far from it. Unlike Slipcover Steve, I love doing his voice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reshape this. I'll come back. I won't do a reshaping video because there's plenty of those on YouTube. There's no point me just copying other people's content, which is another thing I hear people moaning about. It's like, Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. If you don't like people copying your content, stop making content. If you can't bear for somebody to have, you know, a similar video to yours and not, you know, lavish you with credit. Anyway, I'm getting a bit silly now because it's just a channel that winds me up. And I shouldn't watch their videos, but I bloody do. But the negativity spreads. It spreads. Don't hate watch people, because you'll just wind yourself up. It's not worth it. If you're watching this and you hate me, stop watching. I know I wind you up. You know I wind you up. Don't keep watching. Just go off and do something less boring instead. Why don't you? You tubes. You bunch of tubes.